Hello everyone. This is the second part of Talcott Parsons' video. In the last video, we have discussed his two contributions, and that is social system and social action. In this video, we will discuss his other two contributions to the subject sociology, and that is pattern variables and functional prerequisites of social system. So first, we will get going with pattern variables. Pattern variables represent 5 dichotomies or pairs of variables which classify types of social relationship. The 5 dichotomies are affectivity versus affective neutrality, diffuseness versus specificity, universalism versus particularism, ascription versus achievement, self-orientation versus collectivity orientation. Here you can see that each pattern variable provides two mutually exclusive alternatives. For example, the alternative of affectivity is affective neutrality. The alternative of universalism is particularism. So an individual should choose any one of the alternative before he can act in a social situation. It means the social action of a person is influenced by these dichotomies. Pattern variables is closely associated with Talcott Parsons' theory of social action. Next, we will look each dichotomy in detail. The first one, affectivity versus affective neutrality. Affectivity refers to feelings or emotions, whereas affective neutrality signifies emotional neutrality or detachment from emotions. The individual can either engage in a relationship for emotional reasons, that is affectivity, or the actor can engage in an instrumental relationship without the involvement of feelings or without the involvement of emotions, and that is affective neutrality. Diffuseness versus specificity. It is the second pattern variable. Diffuseness means wide range of satisfying relationship. For example, relationship between mother and child or family relationships. Those relationships are not fixed relationship. It have a wide range. On the other hand, specificity denotes narrower range of relationship. For example, relationship between doctor and a patient or shopkeeper and customer. Those relationships are specified and have limited purpose. It's only a narrow kind or a structured relationship. So based on the situation, the individual decide to choose the type of relationship, whether need to have wide relationship or narrow relationship. Next dichotomy is universalism and particularism. This represents a dichotomy in social behavior. That means the actor or individual need to judge another person either in terms of generalized criteria or in terms of special nature. Universalism means actors have to decide whether to judge a person by general criteria. Particularism means judging a person based on the criteria unique to that person. Ascription versus achievement. This dichotomy can also be called as quality versus performance. Ascription is known as quality and achievement is known as performance. Ascription means judging a person based on their personal characteristic. For example, judging a person based on his or her age, sex, race, religion, etc. Achievement means judging persons by what they do. For example, judging person based on education, which he or she have achieved. It is based on her performance. Or judging person based on business, career, etc. The last pattern variable is self-orientation versus collectivity orientation. Self-orientation means an individual pursuing his own personal interest and goals in a given situation without considering the group. In collectivity orientation, the individual sub-orient his private interest to the interest and welfare of the group. Next, we will get going with another contribution of Talcott Parsons, that is functional prerequisites of social system. Functional prerequisites refers to the basic needs of a society which have to be met if it is to continue to survive as a functioning system. It means Societies survive and function only if certain tasks are accomplished. Such prerequisites are listed out by Talcott Parsons, and they are pattern maintenance and tension management, adaptation, goal attainment, and integration. So a social system has its own patterns which must be maintained. An individual or group should know the patterns in their society and they should respect it and maintain it. Sometime the individual may fail to follow these patterns, or they may be disturbed with those patterns which society follows. At that time, those tensions should be managed by involving in activities and allow a person to express their inner feelings. For example, through dance or any kind of art forms. Thus, we should be able to manage the tensions also. Adaptation is the second prerequisite. Any social system must be adapted to its social and non-social environment. The third functional prerequisite is goal attainment. Every social system has one or more goals to be attained through cooperative effort. The goal can be attained only through the collective participation and cooperation of people in a social system. So the works has to be done based on division of labor for the smooth functioning. Integration is the fourth functional prerequisite. Individuals and groups in a social system must coordinate and integrate their actions. They need solidarity and morale in a social system. So these are the major contributions of Talcott Parsons to the subject sociology. That's all for today. Thank you.